new here, my name is Rauha and you are very welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your never ending support. So, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, you guys, comment your questions if you have any, and subscribe to this channel so that we can have more engagement and also just generally grow to become a bigger family. Right, so welcome. And in today's video we will be focusing again on just really caregivers. We'll be looking at the health sector, and we'll be looking at registered nurses and what agents you guys can use or what company you can use to apply for these jobs. That is what we will be looking at. So without wasting time, the first thing I actually want to outline to you guys is something that is rather important. Before we begin, I want to share some important information with you guys that I think as any professional, this is something that you need to know. So first of all, I want to talk about what happens when you actually get a job offer, okay? And this is just one of my many advices that I would like to share with you guys. So should you get a job as, let's say, a registered nurse or a caregiver or a midwife assistant, whatever it is that you get, okay? Very important, always read your contract. Always read your contract so that you do not breach your contract in any way, because guys, you need to understand that every country has its rules and regulations, and every company, every organization has its own rules and regulations. So if you're given a job offer, you guys, please make sure that you read the contract and that you do not breach your contract, okay? For example, if let's say you want to terminate your contract before the time has arrived, okay, you need to be clear on the guidelines and the rules and procedures to follow in order to terminate your contract, okay? For example, some companies require you, for example, to give a 2 months notice or a 3 months notice. These are all things that are stipulated either within your contract or in your code of conduct book, depending on what it is the company gives you, okay? So please guys, make sure that you always read your contract and that you follow exactly what your contract says, so that you don't end up in any kind of trouble or, you know, any kind of law related issues, okay? It depends on the country, so always be careful with that, you guys. This is just one of my advices to you guys to, you know, put into consideration, okay? And the second thing that I want to mention is that I am not a consultant and I am not an immigration officer. Everything I share on this channel is subject to your own research and verification. So please guys, do your due diligence and just make sure that you are also cross-checking whether you are doing that by reading reviews. And I always tell you guys, on my Instagram page, you can always actually read reviews of a company or an agency on Google. For example, you can go on indeed.com or you can go on Glassdoor and read the reviews of the company, okay? So now let's get into the main reason why we are here today. So we are looking at NHS Professionals, all right? So NHS Professionals is actually part of the National Health Services of the United Kingdom, and they've actually partnered with a lot of hospitals, I think about 120 hospitals in the UK, to help them recruit professionals like you. So basically what NHS does is they help these hospitals to recruit the right candidates, right? So for example, they will help these hospitals find allied health professionals, they'll help them find midwives and even registered nurses, okay? So they are just sort of like the middle person who helps them find suitable candidates to fill those positions in their hospitals, which I think is so amazing, you guys. A lot of times we would be scared to, like, for instance, approach a hospital and would be wondering how easy is it to get a job in the hospital. But with NHS Professionals, it is so much easier, because you basically just need to really go on their website, register your profile, And once you register your profile, you can continue to apply. And then they help you with so many things, and there are so many benefits, you guys. We are going to look at all of that. But I think some of the important benefits that people look at is, are they going to pay for my flight? Yes, they will. So they pay for your flight. And also very important, because I know when you live abroad, I think some of your major concerns is really where you're going to live. And the good news is they do actually give you free accommodation, which is superb, you guys. All right, so without wasting any more time, I want us to look at the NHS program and what are the benefits you're going to get from this program. How do you go about registering for the program, so that you guys can just know how to, maneuver on the website and get your applications rolling. Let's go, guys. So let's get right into that, and I will demonstrate to you guys how exactly you would go about on the website to apply for the job, and we will also look at the benefits.
This is the homepage of NHS Professionals, and I'll also post the website link in the video description, so please check. So with the homepage, you really just want to familiarize yourself with everything that's going on and really just read and see what they're all about. Okay, so let's look at the first part, which is healthcare professionals for the UK. So NHS is basically just a part of National Health Services in the UK, and they are currently partnered with over 120 hospitals around England. Okay, and the next thing is that they focus on acute mental health and community care. So their job is to help hospitals with a whole range of workforce matters so that they can focus on caring for their patients, right? And then every year they recruit and support thousands of candidates to start their journey in relocating and becoming a registered nurse, midwife, or allied health professional. Okay, and then let's look at benefits of joining the program. Number one, notice that there is a difference between, for example, the pay benefits that are for registered nurses and then those that are for midwives and AHPs. There's a difference, okay? Then there's, of course, a free flight to the UK, free accommodation, paid leaves, and so many other benefits. And you even get extra payment for working nights and weekends, okay? And then as you scroll down below, after becoming a nurse or midwife or AHP, this is what happens, right? So once you've completed your training and become a registered nurse, midwife, or allied health professional, you can register to join the NHSP staff bank. By joining that bank, you'll be able to start looking forward to a choice of flexible shifts, as well as the ability to develop professionally and gain additional experience with your ward, area, or department. So apply today. So once you've read everything on the homepage, you now have to submit your initial screening form by clicking apply today. Next, you come to this page to register, fill up all your details, name, last name, email, and put your passwords, as well as mark all these boxes and I agree, create my account. Click there, and then you will now be on your page where you can see that you can also update your profile by clicking profile, and you've also then got all these sections that you can update. Then you can go to the dashboard. So once you are at the dashboard, you can see that you are available from what date, so you can change it. And then obviously you are applying for the NHS Professionals International UK Healthcare Program. So continue application. I had already started this one, hence it says continue. So for you guys that haven't started, you can obviously just start. Okay, and then this is basically where you are filling up all your information, your contact numbers, etc. And then you just keep clicking continue until you are done building your profile. So we first start with register, then we go to profile builder, which is step 2, and then other, where you're going to upload your CV and you're going to complete a questionnaire, and then you have your application summary, and then you are done, guys. That's all you need to do.
Alright guys, so now that we know the benefits and the method that we would use to apply for the jobs, I would like to say that I wish you guys all the best, and if you have any questions, comment them below, and I hope hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you actually learned something from it. So don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, you guys, to show that you guys are loving the content and the information that I'm bringing to you guys. Comment, share this video, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that we can keep growing our family. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Ciao.